Today we're going to show you how to make buffalo chicken dip for the Super Bowl.
Or for any time of the year. And we're also going to show you how to make it vegan style.
So let's get started. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. To start, we're going to poach some chicken so we can shred it later. So into our pot, we're going to pop 2 chicken breasts. 1, 2, and we're going to cover with water. Place the chicken on the stove, add some salt, turn your heat on high, and then cover with a lid. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
Now's the time to make the homemade buffalo sauce. Here is a quick recap from last week's video where we showed you how to make our homemade buffalo sauce. Dice the onion, garlic, and red chili peppers. Add the olive oil to a pan, and when it's hot, add in the onion, garlic, and peppers. Cook for 5 minutes until soft and aromatic. Add in the water and cook, stirring occasionally until the water has evaporated. Transfer to a blender and blitz. Add salt, pepper, and apple cider vinegar. Blend again. Pour the mixture through a sieve and use a spatula to press it all down, leaving only the solids. Store in an airtight container or use in this recipe.
Now the buffalo sauce is done, we're going to do the chicken. We got chicken using 2 forks. You can just pull it apart and start to shred your chicken. So now we're going to make the dip part of the buffalo sauce. We're going to go in with all of our ingredients now.
The dip part. Alright.
In a pan, we're going to add in 8 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of yogurt, and we're going to add in our shredded mozzarella, which we already pre-shredded. Don't buy shredded cheese, no good for you.
You can use any cheese you'd like. If you want cheddar, you can use that too, but we went for the mozz.
Put the heat on medium, and we're going to slowly mix all this together.
Aren't you forgetting one very important ingredient?
Oh, buffalo sauce.
Yeah, kind of important.
Buffalo
Look at that
sauce.
beauty.
Gonna put in my buffalo sauce.
It's a good song. Look at that homemade buffalo sauce.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna mix it all together. Once you see it start to bubble, turn it down to low and continue to stir it all together. You want to try and get all the lumps out from the cream cheese. Now that everything's incorporated, we're going to add in the chicken. Stir it all together.
Look at that.
To finish, season with salt and pepper. Stir it all together.
If you're making this to be eaten right away, then technically you could eat it right out of the pot. It's ready to be served. But you can also put it in a baking dish, add some extra cheese on top, and put it in the broiler to get the cheese all nice and toasty. If you're preparing this in advance, you can take it from this step, put it in a baking dish, add some extra cheese on top, put some tin foil on top, and put it in your fridge. Later on, you can take it back out, put it in the oven at 400 degrees, and then it'll come out nice and hot in about 10 minutes. Recipe was to show you that you can still have your favorite foods on holidays or special occasions as long as you're aware of exactly how many macros are in them. So we're going to show you how much one serving of this buffalo chicken dip would be. So we're going to divide this into 8 servings. And we're going to portion this up into a meal prep container. Since you have a pretty good idea of how big a meal prep container is, to give you an idea of what the serving would be. So this looks like about 1/2 of a cup, and this is 26 grams of protein, 4 grams of carbs, and 21 grams of fat, which is 309 calories. You might already be thinking you'd probably eat more than that. Now let's add in the chips. This is 1 serving of chips, and I think we all can agree that we're probably gonna eat way more chips than that. Adding in this 1 serving of chips brings you to about 440 calories. So this right here is almost a 500 calorie meal. Now that demonstration wasn't to make anyone sad. You can still eat your favorite foods. It was just to make you a little bit more aware as you're piling onto your plate this Super Bowl or for any holiday. And of course, the better option here would be to eat carrots and celery with this dip instead of the corn chips. You can meal prep this any time of the year. We'll leave the macros in the description box below so you can meal prep this out. Now, on to showing you how to make the vegan version.
You're gonna need soaked cashews. So if you haven't soaked your cashews overnight, you can just pop them in a pan with some water and bring them to the boil. Let the cashews boil while we go cut the cauliflower. We're gonna need 1 head of cauliflower.
It kind of is the same size as your head.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like I have a cauliflower head. And then we're gonna take the core out and shred it up like we do for the cauliflower rice. So now you can see it's all small pieces. That's all you need. And now, back to the cashews. Now you can see the water has evaporated. It's been about 5 to 6 minutes. We can turn it off. And we're going to place the cashews into our blender. To that we're going to add almond milk and nutritional yeast and give it a blitz.
How's it look?
Beautiful. We're going to go back in with our cashew nut mixture. Now we're going to go in with our vegan cream cheese, and we're going to go in with 1 cup of buffalo sauce. Beautiful. Turn on the heat and mix it all together. Now you can see it's starting to bubble. That's good. Everything's starting to mix in really well. We're going to add in the cauliflower. Salt, pepper, and stir it all together.
Yum. How good does that look?
Very good to me. Now it's all mixed together. We're going to add it to a 9x13 baking tray. Now this is optional, but you can add some dairy-free cheese on top. Now we're going to go into the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at this.
How good does that look? Nom 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 nom.
So for the buffalo cauliflower dip, you can portion it up into 8 as well. So that's your portion size. And here we have 7 grams of protein, 14 carbs, 17 fat, which is about 237 calories. And we're going to partner it up with some carrots and celery. That's where it's at. Look at that. Easy as that, guys.
If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to share with a friend.
And when you make it, make sure you post a picture on Instagram, hashtag #ThickCoupleCooks, and tag us at ThickCoupleCooks.
Have a great week.
Bye, guys. Namaste.